Hello, everyone, and welcome to the return of our Melbourne Red series. It is great to be back. It's one of my most successful series of all time, mainly because of the turnaround we had from our first season, which was to finish bottom, as you can see here, to complete the real life, I guess, mirror image, if you will, of 3 spoons in a row. But definitely not going to get a spoon at this current rate for this team because we're 6-3, doing very good. 20 points. Missed out on a few bonus points with the surge and stuff because we're playing on Cricket Captain 2021 when the bonus points were a thing back in the Big Bash. And the power surge is still very much definitely a thing. I think obviously in real life it's still a thing anyway. So there's lots of stuff there around. So there's kind of, there's lots of intricacies there around where the teams sit on the points table, because you can see the strikers who won the first season for us here are 5-4, but we are below them by 1 point, even though our net run rate they're slightly higher, obviously. Actually, they didn't win. Sorry, I thought C meant champions. I think that means challenger. The Brisbane Heat won last season and are looking very good to win again. But as I've said, 6-3. This team's doing very, very good. Joe Burns top of the runs. We've had Quayle come through in his first season, get 263 at 32. Finchy, 31. And John Dwyer, 33 at 161 as the keeper. Brilliant stuff from him there. And we had Richo, who's got 20 wickets at 12. Paddo, in 5 games, got 14 wickets at an average of 9, which was insane. It really was. Rashid Khan's up here as well. Unfortunately, he's playing, or I say playing, he's in the Australian squad right now for the 3rd test match, taking place right now, actually. He didn't get selected for it, but he is in the squad for it. So once that game is done, he should be released, hopefully. And he may or may not get picked for the one day, as we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. But nonetheless, our team is looking pretty interesting. This season, these are the stats. There are some positions which honestly are wrapped up. Rashid Khan has really sucked so badly with the bat this season. He's going at 1.86 as an average. That is crazy low. We've seen Harper and Gauchi are 2 positions that are up for grabs, but we've had Mackenzie Harvey not grab it either. 18.8 at 120, which I guess is actually better than Sam Harper, to be fair. We've had LaRouche give it a go, 2 games. He has really struggled. He's averaging 11 in 8 games. But his second 11 form, or his second 11 stats more importantly, are actually very, very good. 42. That's better average than Finch, Gauchi, up there with Quayle, who's had very good success. So he's going to come good. It's just a matter of when. And against the 8th place Sydney Thunderside, who are looking pretty much bottom, I think that's a good time to give him a go. Gauchi's done okay. I think we're going to give Tauhid Hrudoy a go for us. He did really good last year, getting 281 at 28, striking at 143, with a brilliant 88 in one of the last games of the season. Has played a couple of games, but it's been underwhelming, going at 8. But again, I think we're going to try and see his second 11 stats are pretty good, so we're going to try that swap. Haven't played Jake Fraser-McGurk. There's just been too much competition in the middle for him to really get a go. Boyce hasn't got a game this season either because he struggled last season. And, oh yes, we've got Fernando and Taylor, who are absolute guns with the ball for us here. Having said that, Taylor's really struggled. 2 wickets at 38 in just his sort of 1 out or 2 outings. But Fernando's been brilliant. He's played 7 games, 10 wickets, at an economy of 7.66. Is that our comp? No. Here you go. Still pretty good. Really good stuff there from Kevin Fernando, who's doing a very good job here. Covering that seam as well down the order. And we've got Pattinson and Hazelwood, both of whom are on international duty, with obviously Steve Smith as well. So, honestly, this side is just packed. When we look long-term at it, it's very, very packed. It's been a crazy turnaround. So, let's actually play and see how we go. Kieran Pollard, what a gun he's been. 38 at 191, including hitting a 6 off one of the games at some stage. We needed 6 off one, and he delivered it. So, it was pretty epic. He's doing okay with the ball as well. Economy of under 8. Got plenty of bowling options, 6 bowling options overall. Biviano's only played 1 game, but he's come in. Don't know who we were playing before. I think we were playing perhaps just seamers, I suppose, when I look around at it. Nonetheless, I'm excited to continue with Biviano's development because I think his second limit stats are great as well. Yeah, we found some very good picks this year. Look at that. He's averaging 10 in second limit, 13. Oh, so good. So good. So, two very good options between those two. Excited to have them around. Let's bring Shradoy back into the mix. Give LaRoux a go. Those two not performing in this game, though, could be detrimental, but we'll see what happens. Got Dwyer, Quayle, and Finch. We're really relying on those three to score the bulk of our runs, regardless of what happens. Okay, I forgot that we only allowed 3 international players. I thought it was 4. That's fine. So we're going to just bring back Ouchie. I think that's a pretty easy swap. I was wondering, because I was like, why do I only have 3 in here? I wasn't sure, but that's okay. And I think that is probably the best move for us moving forwards. Again, Jake Fraser-McGurk's actually got good second 11 T20 stats. Surprisingly. But he's only played 8 of them, so I don't think it's that hard-pressed for a case at number 3 there. Having said that, I would like to give him a go and try him in this game, and you know what? I shall. No, I do want to see Gauchi. I think Gauchi's going to be the better option for the rest of the season. We need to try and cement someone at number 3, so let's try and do that. Moving forwards here. This season, 16 at 114, so he's just been a bit slow, not too bad on the average front. Let's see how we go here then. Doesn't change our star rating. They've actually got a decent team too when you look at it. Kawaja, Jake Carter, who we've struggled to bowl against. Moses. And then it kind of drops away for batting. I can kind of see why they're struggling. They've got Shikhar Darwin, though. He's no slouch with the bat either. Lost Dawson will bowl first. I'll actually take that, I think. So, yes, one of the key changes that we're going to have is that, or going to have to remember about, is the power surge. That is definitely a thing. It's only a 4-over power play as well in the mix. Nice, a very good start. Gotta say, 9 without loss. Swing and a miss. 12 without loss after 2. Fernando again. I should see Darwin dismissed, and it will. He's gone, LBW. I thought it was sliding down for just a moment. And it is sliding down. Well. Would you believe that? Okay, well, I was right, believe it or not. Oh, has he nicked that? Oh, not quite. Flashy. Would love to get Carter for a duck, and we don't! He gets dropped anyway! The chance was there. Fernando's nearly had him 2-2. Balls. Can't get him. I'm a number 3. Nope, you smoked him for 6. What a shot over cover. Yeah, Jake Carter. Versus... Oh, I wish you could see, like, versus team. Like, he's very good against us. Way too good for my liking. Richo to Kawaja. Oh, dear. Dwyer lets one through his... I think it's... is it Dwyer? Dwyer lets one through his legs. Apologies. Dear, that's not great. We're going to get Rashid Khan into the mix nice and early. 4 overs gone. Got the 2 spinners going in this side right now. What's Rashid got for us here? Ooh, well bowled. Immediate impact of that swing and a miss. Second ball. Ooh, another edge. Great over. Richo's bowling very well. I want to keep him going, but I shan't. For now, I will bowl Dan Christian. DC. See how he's going to do today. Oof. Through Carter's legs. Oh, no ball. That's just chipped all the way. That's a shot. Free hit for 1. And Kawaja finds the rope again there. 50 for 1. So if we just need a couple of wickets, I think, to kind of peg them back. These two seem to be right up there for their best players. Oh, it's an edge, but I think it's going to find the rope, and it will. Down the ground. Jake Carter's getting very lucky again today. It's very frustrating on that front because he's a very good run scorer, and if you let him get away, tends to bite back. Oof. Good over again. Biviano into his second. First good over. Oh, an edge. It's in the gap, is it? Oh, on the bounce. Rashid Khan's bowled well, but I'm gonna need him in the back end of this game. So again, I'm gonna have to go Dan Christian. I really don't want to, but I don't really have much choice right now. Well bowled. That's a decent over. It's not a great over, but it's a decent over. Halfway, 87 for 1. Oh, just unable to find the breakthroughs at the moment. Dan Christian again. Oh, shot. That's 6. Huge. Dan Christian's been our weakest link in our bowling. And it's proving again today. That's 50. I was going to say, how's they going to find the rope? Because I thought there might be a fielder down there. That's 50 for Khawaja. Fair enough. 2 balls left for Biviano. Can he pick up his first wicket? Oh, no, he can't. The player can't get there. It's 4. Nicked it? No. It's a good spell again. No wickets, though. None for 29. Going to get Pollard to bowl 1 here. They haven't taken the surge yet, so that's been something that's going to go in our favour here. 4, I think we're going to get Dan Christian's last over out the way, assuming we don't have to bowl him again. That's 6 runs, though. Oh, taken in the covers. Carter's gone. Kieran Pollard again. LaRouk's with the catch. 47 off 35 there for Carter. That's a big wicket. Moses to the crease. 119 for 2. It's a good platform. Oh, he slaps past cover. Dives away, but it will reach the rope regardless. Down the ground. That's a better shot. Beautifully played. Back-to-back boundaries. There is the surge. Okay. I know. Yeah, I know. Okay, the game's just like, whoop, whoop, whoop. So, we've got a surge field going here. Richo will bowl it. And, oh, dropped. 2 drops in this game. Fielding comes back to haunt us. Oh, it's skied. Can someone get there? There's a lot of time underneath it. Yes. Nice. Good catch. Moses is gone. Richo picks up a wicket. Finchy, safe hands there in the deep. Got rid of that sort of poor bowling spot for us there, which has given the Sydney Thunder a sniff in this game at getting a good score. Thankfully for us, and kind of go back to what was working for us before. Fernando's going to bowl the surge over here. Oh, an inch for 4. Bad luck. I think it was probably 4, even with the normal field. So, not a bad surge for us there. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. If nothing else, I'd say that's really good. We'll take that for sure. Right, now let's try and finish things off. 3 overs left. Oh, and a misfield through the legs. Didn't know whether to come in or stay back. Oh, Dunk. How has he done that? Over extra cover for 6. 150 up. Khawaja's still there, so he's obviously pumping them. 6 of 4 and an edge. Has he got dropped? No, but 5 catchable shots. Suggests he might have had a little bit of luck today. Rashid Khan back in the mix. Leg side hoping is the big boundary. 2 lefties are going to state otherwise, but Dunk's nicked through. Bit of a dodgy one, whether it was on the full or bounce or however that worked, but nonetheless, he's gone. Oliver Davies to the crease now. 162 for 4. They've got a good score. Outside the line. This is good, Rashid. This is really quality bowling. Oh, just sliding down, I think. To be fair, we kind of deserve a bad decision because we... Yeah, okay, nice. Because we got one earlier in the game. That's outside the line again, so that's fine. Great over Rashid Khan. Fantastic bowling there. Just trying to figure out what all these fields mean because I set them so long ago, but there's so many of them. Okay. Fernando to close us out. Swing and a miss. Wobble. Oh, Davies gets a hold of one over. Covers for 4. Inside the line, and it's 169 for 4 they make. I mean, good. They only had 2 players get going there. 169 for 4, we would take that. I think, with the all-rounders they've got there. Definitely take that. Smithy gets 50. Josh Hazel gets 4. Nathan Ellis playing in the test team. Scorch is making 128 for 8. What a different world we live in. Seriously, what's going on? How have they done that? They've got Hayder Ali, Liam Livingston, Jason Roy as a top 3. Goodness me. Their bowling's just not quite the same. Having said that, they've still got Jai Richardson. They'll be alright. Maybe. I don't actually know where they are on the table, but they should be okay. Well, they're not last, because the Sydney Thunder are last. But from our perspective, yeah, there's a big partnership there. We've done a good enough job to restrict them to a competitive total at best here. This is where I'd love to see the win predictor from the more recent cricket captain games, but nonetheless. Fernando, very good stuff, 1 for 31. Richo, very good as well. Bowling tough overs, Richo, as well. I mean, these two in general bowled tough overs. Rashid Khan was excellent, 1 for 23. That's Rashid Khan to a T right there. Viviano, not far behind, none for 29. That 5th bowling option is something we're going to have to improve big time next season because it's a real weakness of ours, but you can't be perfect. Well, you can be, I guess, but we aren't perfect at the moment, so that's okay. Larouks, can he get some runs? We'll find out. Oh my gosh, she's so poor. I've tried so hard. I've tried so hard with Larouks. I really have. I have. 89 runs in 9 games. I mean, I've tried. I've tried with the kid, but what can I do? Anyway, Gauchi's in very early yet again. Nice. Finchy drives. Beats point. Lovely shot. That's 4. Oof. Sketchy. Nice. Back foot punch. Very good shot. Wasn't that bad a ball either, but just a little bit of width. Slashed away to the boundary. Need 9 runs and over. Last over of the power play. Gauchi pull that away for 4. To get himself underway. Oh, beautiful drive down the ground. What a shot. That is very good. Very good batting. 142 at 8.8. Daniel Sams around the wicket. Oof, should be a wide, but anyway. I digress. Oh, Gauchi uppercut. Against Gabe Bell, that's 6. What a shot. Oh, now pulls him away for 4. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, that's Finchy, actually. Great stuff. Bell is going to be taking tap, that's for sure. 8.9 needed, now 9.2. We have lots in the bank. Oh, we've got to go hard at Bell again here. I mean, he's bowling. He's struggling to bowl, so... Oh, as soon as I say that, he's bowled. What an over here. Oh, but Finchy squeezed it to the boundary to bring up 50 runs for the Renegade side. Brilliant stuff. We've got to remember to call for the power surge when we can. Obviously can't do that now. I think Finchy's got to start getting going here. Yeah, shot. Bit of width. Too much width from Sams there. Round the wicket. Oh, that's just sublime batting. Goes short and he read it like a book. Finchy, back to back. Will he go full now? He will. Oh. Each for 1. It's an all-time record partnership. We'll take it. Finchy and Gauchi, 67 for the 2nd wicket against the Sydney Thunder. As Arjun Nair comes to the bowling crease. What's Gauchi got for us here? He's got a start. He's bowled him. So nothing, really. He's gone. He's gone for 29 of 26. Keeps that strike rate. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Dwyer, what's he got for us? Oh, he chipped it up and he's gone for a duck. That's not what we needed. We did not need that. Quail to the crease. We can take the surge. It's gone very, very wrong. Goodness gracious. 102 needed now. Could we lose to last place? It's a very real possibility right now. Dear, oh dear. No ball. He's nicked it over him. Free hit only goes for 1. Oh, that's a free hit. That is a proper free hit, though. Juicy full toss. Waist high. Dipping. 6. Huge shot. So Arjun Nair's bowled 2 for none in that over. Need 10 runs per over. Probably should take the surge next over, I think, against Tanvir Sangha. I should have taken it then. Because Finchie's gone now. Kieran Pollard to the crease. Oh, dear. 81 for 4. You're going to sneak through. Yep, just about. Sam's to bowl it. I want to say one more. Then we're going to have to go. That's a good shot from Pollard through the covers. That's 4. Up and over. Oh, nearly 6. He's bowled 3 for 3, though. So what's going to happen for the rest of the game here is they've only got 3 bowlers to bowl the next 7 overs. So Tanveer Singh is going to have to bowl a lot. I think they've got another bowler, though. The only problem, what I don't want to happen next up here is I don't want to take the power surge or not take the power surge and one of these two get out. I think they are our best bet right now at catching up. Because we've got Christian and then it falls away very fast. So these two are our best bet. We've got to take it, I think. Let's try and take it. 97 for 4, it's a risk. But I think when you've got good players at the crease, you have to take it. You can't take it for someone who's behind you because either they don't, the correct player doesn't get out and they don't get to bat, or the wrong bowlers end up bowling it. Or the players you need to be playing the power surge end up getting out. And we need Pollard and we need Quayle to be taking this power surge. How many runs they score from it? We'll have to wait and see. Yes, we've got momentum though. 6 runs from Quayle. What a shot down the ground. He's been a serious rookie this season. He really has. Oh, exquisite drive outside the off stump. Beautiful shot through the covers. That's 4. 10 and over needed. Surge is done. But we need 50 off 30. Which looks much better than 76, kind of off, I think it was 42. It's an edge, but it's 4. Arjun Nair's bowled so well all night. Can we just get through this last delivery? Yes, we can. It's sliding down. Right. Meredith to finish this innings. 43 off 24 required. Oh, Pollard does Pollard things around the wicket. Predictable. It's a 6. Oh, Quayle this time. 6 more. What a shot. And it's record partnerships everywhere. New user record for the Melbourne Renegades. 65 for the 5th wicket. And it's an all-time record as well against the Sydney Thunder. Tanveer Singh going at 14 and a half. We need 25 of 18. The thing is, the risk is, do you go... I'm going to pull Quayle down 1. I don't want to go too aggressive with him and see if that's going to pay off. But ideally, you be more aggressive than not. We just don't want to lose wickets here. Okay, Quayle's kind of gone too defensive now. And find ourselves in trouble. 16 off 9. 16 off 8. I think he can afford to have a go here because he's a bit more confident, Pollard. As soon as I say that, he's chipped it up and he's gone. That's not good. 16 off 7. DC's got a free hit, I think, here. And he's going to cut it for 4. This Renegade side has just always left these victories right to the last moment as well. Sambia, that's a different player. Tanveer Singh has to bowl the last over here. 12 off 6. Quayle with the first ball of it. And he drives it off the back foot down the ground for 4. It's a good start here. It's a really good start. 8 from 5. Bad batting to come. So we want Quayle to do all the work. And he's flicked for 4 more. 4 off 4, 3 off 3. Okay, 2 off 2. 1 off 1. We're looking at tie or a super over stuff if we get it wrong. We'll squeeze through off the last ball, I think. Yes, we will. The Renegades get through just. Only just. Great game of cricket, that one. Really good game of cricket. Quayle and Pollard, the heroes. Finchie, obviously, great work at the top. Gauchi, good supporting role. You need him probably to have a better strike rate again, but that's okay. With Larooks and Dwyer not getting runs, kind of had to happen that way. Pollard, the player of the match, with his 1 for 16 and 42 off 28. His strike rate ability right now in this game is just such a big factor in this team doing really, really well. Stars cruise home against the Scorchers. So, Scorchers, yeah, look at that. Sitting outside the 5. I do prefer the 5 format, by the way, if anybody wants to know my thoughts on the 5 versus the 4, because I think it's currently in real life, it's the top 4, not the top 5. I know it's the 5th team goes in, but like I don't think it makes that much of a difference. I like the Eliminator 4 versus 5. I like that. Whereas the knockouts feel too short with 4 teams for my liking. But anyway, that's just me. That is just me. Nonetheless, in this game, it is 5. Right now, Stars have a 5-point gap on the Scorchers too with that win. That's a big win for them. And that's a big win for us. Oh, I forgot about the bash. No, I forgot about the last rule. The bash boost point. We didn't get it. I think we gave it away to the Sydney Thunder. Yeah, they got this bash boost point there. I'm not very good at getting those either. That's okay. We've got the win. That does matter a lot more, to be fair. And we've got better net run rate than the Hobart Hurricanes, who are below us. We shall take it. Right, so lots of games. Oh, my goodness me. Lots of games happening. Oh, no. We lose so much. Okay, we don't. We lose Richo. Pato's back, though. Is that much of a loss? Yes, because Richo's been very good, but Pato's been even better. No, we lose Finchy, though. Oh, no, that is bad. That's really bad. Okay, we'll address that in a second. That's pretty bad for us. So, the Sixers beat the Hobart Hurricanes. They were quite far down, the Sydney Sixers. This is a very different reality for them in this game. The Sydney Sixers made the Eliminator, so they finished 5th last season. The Scorchers 7th last season. And that's exactly where both those sides sit right now. That is a big win for the Sixers to keep their hopes kind of alive, especially at the back end. Oh, my goodness me. Nisanka. How many runs has he scored in this competition? Because he's very good in this game. I think he's very good in Cricket Captain in general. He's got good stats. Goodness me, he's averaging 116. He just got... Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so he got 78 off 55. He cruise. Absolutely cruise. For some reason, Marnus is not playing real life, or did he? Oh, he did. He's back. Got 55 immediately. And, yeah, the Brisbane Heat bowling is probably the most impressive thing. Mujib with Swepson. Summers in there too. But that's a big innings from the Scorchers, who fight back against the Stars. Hayder Ali gets a ton. Behrendorf 6 for 20. That's a huge... Oh, my gosh. The Sydney Thunder. Well, just when you think it doesn't get worse for them, it does. It really does. Looks like Carter... What happened to him? Is he out injured? He got dropped? He made 47 against us, right? Hang on. He made 47 against us and got dropped. And the side gets bowled out for 44. Oh my days. What were they doing there? Oh dear, that's a loss and a half. 5 for 15 from Dorcius, 2 for Stark. Stokes is in that side as well. Oh dear. That is a thrashing. And India beat New Zealand. Who's playing, actually? It's a different look side for New Zealand, but a lot of names actually, like it is, but it isn't at the same time. So Munro's in there and stuff. Okay. Interesting. How are we going to replace Finchy, though? Oh, geez, LaRoux. I don't know what to even do about you, buddy. I honestly think LaRoux might even get a go here. Just because I don't see any other way. Pato, he walks in easily. Not a problem. He's going to sit in his place because he is fantastic, of course. Who's going to captain this side, actually? That's also a great question. Oh, DC, I think. Absolutely. Easy choice there. Now, question is, where do we go to the opening bats? We've got, I think, Mackenzie Harvey, I guess, has done the best of them, averaging 18.8. Could give Fraser McGurk a go. Jess LaRoux, can't give him another go. Like, we I don't even know what to do with him. I don't know what to do with him. He's just... I've tried. I've not seen anybody play 9 games with a top score of 27 before. Even Jake Fraser McGurk had a pretty rough start, pretty much exactly, or not exactly like that, but similar to that. But even then, he's not done that badly either. You know? That's so terrible. I do think Jackson could give it a go, actually. In fact, that's probably our best move. For sure. Bring Jackson back. He's got a good strike rate. He's could have a better average, that's for sure. But in doing that, it allows Dwyer to have a go at opening the batting, which is what he wants to do. And it lets Jackson bat in the middle. Having said that, I'm actually not going to do it. I want Jackson to open up. I want Jackson to try and open up because Dwyer's been really, really good at number 4. Like, it's... in my opinion, if you have a good strike rate down the order, it's better for you to stay down there. I also think it would be interesting, actually. I think it would be interesting if he was an open. Let's try it. And if it doesn't work, we'll move him back. He's done very well at number 4. That's the only reason I'm scared of moving him up. But if he wants to do it, maybe we should give him a go. Let me actually look around the side and see if we can make any other tweaks. Okay. Actually, I don't think any other changes are on the cards. So we're going to play on. We've really just seen a few of our players struggle with the few opportunities that they have been given. So it's really hard to change the combinations we have outside of international duty swaps that we've obviously had throughout the season. So I think play on is the call. See how we go here. We're up against, really, the best team in the competition, the Brisbane Heat. They are the new Perth Scorchers. They've been dominant, absolutely dominant throughout. We need to find a way to beat them, or at least come close if we're going to win this competition here in our second season. So let's give it our best crack. They've probably had some players drop out. In fact, they definitely have had some players drop out. No Marnus. No Joe Burns. Huge for us. Both players were doing... Well, both players just scored runs in their recent game. And no Mujib. What happened to him? I don't know. They do have Chris Lynn, Kishan, Nisanka. So they've got some power. They've got some good players there, but our team actually looks much better now than theirs. We've just got to make sure we perform better than theirs. Right, here's just the call. Lost the toss and more bob first. Again, I'm not actually too upset with that. Have to remember that the bash boost point is in play. I'll be trying to keep track of that because the game doesn't really do a good job of that. And fair enough, because it's only related to the big bash. So we're going to have to just record that manually ourselves. Good start so far. Flicked away from Kishan. That will just about reach the rope. For 4, we're playing at the Gabba. Gotta love the Gabba. Paddo. Ooh. Good shot from Nisanka. That's into the leg side. Again, only just creeping across the rope. Ooh, up old Paddo. Kind of disappointed to lose Paddo to international duty when he didn't play, but that's how it goes. It's going to be 4 for Kishan there. Last over of the power play. That's in the slot, unfortunately, from Paddo. That's 4. 31 for none, so it's a pretty good power play. Not going to lie about it. But I'm also not too upset. Not being out of the park stuff. Just a couple of 4s here and there. Key from here is how do we restrict them? How do we get down to their lower order? That's going to be 4 more. These two are looking very good together. And that is worrying me big time. So Viviano's going to come out. Hasn't got a wicket just yet in his first 2 games. He'll be looking at trying to change that. He's being tight, though. Economical. Oh, 6. Huge 6-2 into the crowd. It's the only runs of the over, though. 52 without loss. Worrying signs. Just need to find one breakthrough, I think, that will change this game. Right now, the Brisbane Heat are well in control of this match. Oh, that's a shot. You gotta be kidding me. Step hit from Ishan Kishan. 6 runs. 64 for none. Oh, goodness. Goodness me. Right, Dan Christian is going to get tried. And we're hoping he's a golden arm here because we're struggling. No. Full outside off. Punched away for 4. Rashid Khan's gone at 14 and a halves. So, I guess, weirdly enough, in the 9th over, trying Kieran Pollard. We were probably going to have to surrender this bash boost point already, to be honest, because they've just been batting that well. Our team's not really suited for that. That's 50 for Kishan as well. Oh, goodness, that's 6. It's huge. Oh, dear. Our bowlers are getting absolutely carded. Okay, Biviana will be back. Oh dear, this could be 220 stuff if we don't change something soon. Through the offside, it's 4 more. They're making it look like Eden Park. These are big boundaries here at the Gabba. That's a century stand. Opening the batting. 50 up for Nasanka. So good in this game. He's so good. Cricket Captain just loves him. Don't know what it is about him. But he's very, very good in this game. Or in these games, I should say. Fernando will have to come back then. Hoping to see if we can get a wicket. Just to break this stand. I'm just speechless. 6 6s, 9 4s. Been brutal stuff. Everywhere around the park. Very few chances created. That was a swing and a miss. This could be a run out. That's the best chance we've had so far. And he's going to be safe. After all of that. Okay. That's pretty good, but not much more than that. They still haven't taken the surge either. I see the surge players being Fernando and Paddo. Ugh. Gonna have to bowl Christian at some point. That's going to be swept away for 4 more from Ishan Kishan. Sometimes in T20s as well, to be fair, some batters just get going. And that's what these two are doing right now. Like, there's not a whole lot we can do to stop them. They're just hitting our best bowlers. Hitting our best balls. I mean, this is record-breaking stuff. Sometimes in cricket, this just happens. Oh, and look at this. It's going to go for 4. When it's not your day, it's not your day. And today is just not our day. This is terrible. Who's bowled before, by the way? Just as a... Okay. Jackson apparently has bowled before and bowled very well in his 1 over. So we're going to give him a go. I'm out, like, I just want other options. Just want other goes. Well, weirdly enough, that wasn't too bad, but... Yeah, still left us in a hole. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, right. So it is the power surge now. I was going to go to Paddo anyway, to be honest, so it's worked out for us. Oh, it's over the top. It's 4. I mean, that's not a terrible power surge over. Do not bowl Jackson. Just don't click yes. That's all I want from myself there. We're going to have to bowl Fernando 1 over out early, but that's okay. Oh, misfield. We just... can't afford things like that in this situation where 220 beckons. How is that not a wicket? You can't be serious. Oh dear. I tell you what, this isn't even a fair contest at this point. That's a century for Kishan. It's not even fair. Like, we're supposed to take the Brisbane Heat on. It's supposed to be, you know, a semi-close game. Like, this isn't even fair. We haven't even taken a wicket. We've had 8 chances. 2 catchable shots. 4 catchable shots, 4 players are missing. They haven't even given a chance. Not even like a catch. Nothing. That's just how brutal they've been today. It has been relentless. Oh, it's an edge for 4. I don't have any words to really say, other than I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to do in this situation. This is a record-breaking stand in the Big Bash for sure. But I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. No, like, that's, you know, edge for 4 stuff. You've got to be... Edge for 4 more. And then when I hit it out the middle of the bat, it goes all the way. It's edge for 4 or 6. Is this finally the breakthrough? Is this it? The end of the partnership? It is. 209. Goodness gracious. What is the T20 record in real life? Let me just check it up. Right, so the highest partnership for a first wicket partnership is apparently Japan versus China earlier in 2024. 258 not out, but T20 international sides, I guess like 4-member sides, we've got Afghanistan, Ireland. 236 was between Hazratullah Zazai and Usman Ghani. 236. Finch, Darcy, short 223, but let's see if we can find the Big Bash. I can't see any. Oh, no. Here we go. Yeah, that is a Big Bash record by 2 runs, because Stoinis and Cartwright hit 207 against the Sydney Sixers. So that is a record. Goodness gracious me. I mean, sometimes there's not much you can do about it. Pato does get the wicket there. When Pato's getting smacked in the form he's in, no one else can do anything because he's in red hot form. Anyway. Oh, we've got them both literally two balls apart or 3 balls apart there. So we'll take it. Last over of the innings. Rashid Khan will bowl it. He's going at 14s though, but yep. 210 for 2. Ooh, 1. Squeezed out by Jimmy Pearson there. In the air. Can someone get there? Nope. It's just a short, and they get 2 as well. That's frustrating. And log swept for 6 from Sammy Hazlitt. I mean, he's got full license here. Doesn't matter. We've got a huge score on the board. Swing and a miss. Come on, Rashid. 2 balls left. And that's blasted down the ground for 4. Rashid Khan going at 50 runs. Oh, okay, just 1. Close, actually, to a run out. 224 for 2. That is insane. Rashid Khan, none for 56. Viviano, none for 40. Pato, the pick of the bowlers, for 2 for 36, and that's saying a lot. Fernando, none for 44. Jackson bowls an over, none for 9, so that was actually okay. Surprisingly, take it. Better than both Pollard and Christian. Interesting. We need a lot, yeah. It's fair to say that we need a lot. So, let's see how we go. First ball. Cut away for 6. Well. Okay, interesting. Wow. Down the ground. That's a free hit for 4. Have the Brisbane Heat, though, made a mistake in stacking their bowlers, or their batters, all the way down, because Lewis Gregory is a batting all-rounder, going at 9s per over. His average is actually pretty good, but again, yeah, when you're going at 9 per over, it's not great, and Dwyer's failed opening up. So he goes first ball. You're kidding me. This side still has its mountain of issues at the moment. We really, really do. Oh my. We could lose by like 200 here, going at this current rate. Jackson comes back into the side. 16 for 2 at the Gabba. Crowd is ripping into us because we're 200 runs behind. AKA, 200 runs in 17 overs. And we've had 3 bowls, pretty much. What's going on? Run a ball 13. Oh my gosh. Good luck, team. Quayle's got 2 slips in a T20 game. Last his first ball for 6, of course. What a shot. I mean, I don't know what to say. We need 13 and over. Edge for 1. Need everything to be perfect from here. Somehow I don't see that happening. Gregory, about to bowl out, though. That is a huge hit, though. Biggest of the whole night, probably. Nice shot from Jackson. Punched behind point. That's going to be 4. Gregory's got 2 balls left. No ball free hit. Oh, it's a ball and a half. Right on the money. Stickity into the attack. He's been taking wickets as well. That is a beautiful on drive from Tom Jackson down the ground. In the air, taken. 48 for 4. I tell you who we're missing. Aaron Finch. I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference in this game. We're missing Richo big time. Richo's been the real big miss there. Beautiful shot from Pollard. First ball out before. Gonna need someone to hit 100 off literally 40 balls. So, all the best to whoever wants to try and attempt that. 55 for 4, though. And Pollard's nicked off. Oh, this is going to be a record-breaking loss. We're not even... You know what's even more frustrating? We tried for the first couple of players to actually have a go at this game. And everyone else has just come in and played normal aggression, and they've got out. And now Quayle... Like, what sort of shot was that? It was just let it go. I don't know. Leave it alone. Don't poke at it like that. Oh, this is disgusting stuff. It really is. It's an edged fall. This is old Renegades embarrassment. This is really old Renegades embarrassment. I mean, you might as well take the power surge. What else are you going to do? Literally 63 for 6 in the 11th over. Some of the worst T20 cricket I've ever played. This is. There's no way we should be letting bowlers get 4 for 3. What is going on? I mean, these are bowlers. I mean, it doesn't matter. Game over. That is a smashing. Absolute smashing. That Brisbane... And you know what's even funnier? That Brisbane Heat side had a star less than us. They had a star less. We've played like the complete... They've played like they're a full... I mean, I don't know. It's also hard. Like, they had a partnership of 200. Like, you're not going to lose many T20 games having a partnership of 200 runs. Because it requires a heck of a lot of luck to do that. I certainly have never hit or struck a 200-run partnership in a T20 game across any of my saves before. And obviously, we don't have very good batters. Oh, jeez. Rashid makes his top score of the whole season, 22. So nice. Swepson's looking to claim 5. Yep. Viviano, can he get a run? Can he get off the mark? Oh, he cuts it away for 4. That's a surprise. It's a good shot. Number 10. Can he do it again? He goes for 6. He's batting better than... He's got a higher average than LaRouque's all of a sudden. Viviano. Look at that. Look at that. That is embarrassing. Jeez, that is embarrassing. We need 122 from 24. That's a stat. The bowlers hit more 6s than the batters in this game. What is... We're setting all sorts of records, and not in a good way. Bowled. This is going to hurt our net run rate so badly as well. Can Fernando see the last ball of his... Just... Pato, can you just take strike and just swing? Doesn't matter. Fernando's going to get out any moment. And he gets out. 114 run loss. That's just a game to forget, that one. That's hurt our net run rate bad as well. And the Brisbane Heat have a 2.4 net run rate. I mean, such, to be fair, is their domination this season that they've got 10 points gap on second place. 10 points on second place. So we shouldn't worry too much about that game, I suppose, in the grand scheme of things. It's obviously a massive setback, but it is also against the best side in the competition. Oh, we've got to face them again. I guess that's really our worry, is facing them again in that second game and try not to get hammered by that much ever again. Stars win against the Sixers by 7 runs. That's a high-scoring thriller. Sydney Thunder beat the Scorchers. They do us a favour. Keep the Scorchers... I say that, but they're miles behind. But still, they keep them down. That's good. So, really, our competition is anybody in this top 5. We want to make sure that we stay above everyone. We're just not winning those bash boost points, which is not really helping our cause here. I think we're going to start the next game and see how we go. Up against the Hobart Hurricanes, who are now in second after our calamity of a collapse and whatnot there. Let's have a look how Australia are doing. Are they even playing yet? Oh, you got to be kidding me. They're not even playing yet. They're not even playing till today. And that's not even, like, they don't play for another 2 days. I guess they're in camp. That's quite frustrating. That is very frustrating. A lot of our players get taken away for that. We're probably one of the most affected sides, believe it or not. Unlike real life, where we don't have pretty much anybody in the Australian side. The Renegades are heavily affected here by not having international games at the same time. So that's a shame. Richo gets selected too. Yeah, I guess I'll see what changes I can make and come back and see what we're going to do next time. Well, we have the most unstable top 3 I've ever seen. It is crazy. I've put Dwyer back down to 4. I like the 4-5. We've got that stable. I've brought in Fraser McGurk. I just want to try him, I guess. He's got, 1 more year on his contract? We just need to see if he's worth keeping or not. Jackson's going to try and open the batting with Sam Harper. McKenzie's close to making it. But I just feel like Tom Jackson's got a couple of good starts over Mackenzie Harvey, who seems to either be kind of... he's either bang or bust, but even then, he's not very... he doesn't take off. His ceiling's not very high, at least, it doesn't seem. I really... I don't know what I'm going to do with LaRue, because I think I'm just going to let him go. Like, I want to keep giving him goes, but I cannot afford to have someone... I cannot afford to carry someone on my side who averages 2.33. Christie is pretty close to getting a go as well, just because he's a left-hander. But I'm not sure he's ready to replace Christian just yet. He is getting on, Dan Christian, but I'm not sure that this is the right game. I think moving forwards, we'll see how he plays out, but yeah, not quite yet. Boyce comes in for Bivianos. The only really big change there. Top 3, I mean... At any moment, we're going to drop certain players or do certain things. Gauchi's had 3 good starts, though. So perhaps we shouldn't write him off. But you know what? I assume Gauchi's going to be my 3 moving forwards. We're going to try Jake Fraser McGurk and see how he does. And see if Jackson's capable of opening the batting. And see if Sam Harper can get going at the top as well. We're up against it because we've lost Finchy, which really destabilizes our side. And that really did show in the last game. They've got Darcy Short, Aaron Hardy, Scott Boland, Flores, and Lamachani. It's not the side I would have expected to be second in the table, but fair enough. I'm sure there's plenty of reason for it, and it looks like their batting is mainly to thank for that. Because they've got a pretty solid top 5 or 6, 7 maybe. We're going to win the toss. It actually might be worth having a bat. But having said that, I'm still going to bowl. It's always a good option to bowl first. All right, here we go. Hopefully, we're going to have change of fortunes, change of game. We will definitely hope so, that's for sure. Up against the Hobart Hurricanes. At I think this is Marvel. Okay, it is back at Marvel. Oh, tries to catch it down to fine leg for 4 from Ben McDermott. Oh, flicked away. Will be 4 more back-to-back in the over. Not really that good. We need to get out of it. Tim Baines slams a huge 6, though. Yeah, just struggling to find wickets in the power play. And to be fair, we haven't even got close. These players are just smoking us. Oh, that's much better. Okay, that's better. 29 without loss. Let's get Cam Boyson first up then. Hoping to try and drag things back. Before I bring Rashid Khan on, we're going to go to Dan Christian. Got to find a good time to bowl him, which is really hard as the sort of 5th bowler who's struggling, and especially when he gets hit for 6 first ball of his spell. And his 3rd ball of his spell. It's huge. On a length, punished. On a length, punished. On a length, punished. It's a joke. His bowling's become a joke at this point. 21 off it. Oh, I mean, we might as well just bowl Christie, I reckon. That's so terrible. Looked away for 4. It just feels, honestly, too similar to last game already. Where they've given no chances, just smashed us around the park, and we've just been ball fetching more than we've been bowling. And even that's a good ball. It's still hit down the ground for 4. What's happened to our bowling? This bowling unit is, like, really good. 4 of our bowlers are pretty good. And yet we just can't seem to take wickets. No wickets right now. Oh my gosh, and that's a gift. That's 50. What has happened to the Melbourne Renegades? We've had 2 seasons. First season was really good. This episode's been really, really poor. Fraser McGurk does take that catch, though. Finally a wicket. And it goes to Cam Boyce, who wasn't even in the side in the last game. 90. Let me just write that down. But that's 92. We're going to have to chase in the final innings. I say in final innings. But for the Bash Bruce point here. I think if you tie it, you still give it to the other team. You don't share a boost point, do you? Actually, I don't. Maybe neither of you gets it. I think the person who sets it gets it. If it's tied, it's goes to the person who set it. I don't even know where to go from here because Christian has just been so bad. We're gonna have to bowl him again. He bowls really well though. I'll take that. Much needed. 97 for 1. Just when we put some pressure on though, McDermott's gonna flick away a boundary. Ooh, I reckon that could be 6. And it is. Got enough bat on it, Mac Wright. Shame, because he's bowled a pretty good ball there, Rashid Khan. Sliding down leg. Just haven't had a whole lot of bowling luck as well in these games either. Really been just disappointing. Not really much more to say than that. Pollard's going to get a trundle then. And he's going to get a wicket. Kieran Pollard. Yes. Nice. Very good. We'll take it. Can he get out of the over? 3 off it so far. No. Slopped for 6. That's a word. Slopped. Literally just over the boundary. Powwow. See you later, 6. Ugh. Frustrating. It is frustrating. Pado's bowling well. Let's give Fernando an over here. He bowls well. Pollard again, one more, just to get rid of that Christian over more than anything else. And Handscomb's going to hit it for 6. They're in a very, very good position here. Pado's going to start us off in the surge. I guess not taking wickets up front's been a letdown. It's mean that we can't get into the middle order at the start. If you have bowling teams that get power play wickets, it changes the whole complexion of the game. Because now you're looking at a situation where you can get in front of the match much sooner. Where you're bowling to the middle order with your spinners rather than bowling to the openers with your spinners. Oh dear. Gonna have to find a way out of this game from here. Where McDermott's well set. Again, 89. This is what happens when you don't get those openers out. 3 overs left. And it's pretty much going to be these 3 bowlers down the bottom. So, Pado might as well bowl here now. Apologies for the glitching in the audio. It seems to happen with cricket captains sometimes. Pulled away for 4. Oh, I don't think he took that, Dwyer, but anyway, we'll take it. Rashid Khan. 164 for 2. Well, with going into the last over, 2 wickets down. I would have actually taken this total if they're only 2 down. But we've got to finish it out, though. Yeah, McDermott's in the 90s, too, looking for 100. 97, I think he's on now, and he's going to depart. Oh, Banana picks him up. Yep, 97 he makes. Coles to the crease. And a miss. And he'll flick a 4. Look, it could have been better. Could have been worse, though. They didn't even get to use their full batting power, and I guess that's one advantage we have here. Because they've got Darcy Short, Tim David, Aaron Hardy. How's he going this year? Poor with the ball. Good news for us. Because otherwise we look around the teams and we have to say, or look around the players, we have to say, like, that's where their strength is their batting. So to only put 176 on the board, to your credit, we've done a pretty good job there. Now, are these just random players that they select from anywhere? That's a really good question, actually. Like, I'd love to know where they select these players from sometimes. I think it might just be from anywhere. I don't think these players actually end up going on to do anything. That's always a shame. I always thought, like, it'd be interesting to pick actual domestic players or up-and-comers in the Cricket Australia 11. Nonetheless, I digress. 177 to win. We need 92, though, for the Bash Boost point. More specifically, we want to win. A win is still better than a Bash Boost point every day of the week. First over, we're going to see out and go from there. Scotty Boland to Sam Harper to begin. And it's a good start for the pocket rocket. Cut away for 4. And he's out the very next. But what is going on with this audio? It's terrible. It is terrible. 4 off 2 he makes. Tom Jackson to the crease. No, he's actually already at the crease. We've got Jake Fraser McGurk at the other end here against Flores. Oh, yes. Rooster. 1 bounce 4. Nice. Fine and for 4. I'm going to try and cut these 4s out because the audio is so poorly glitched. He's gone. Gone for 14 off 9. I might actually just disable the highlight sound here, everyone. Oh, actually, try and re-enable it. Does that fix it? No, it's just, I'm not sure what's going on. Let's just leave it off. It's fine. Nonetheless, Scotty Boland takes the, actually, he got first wicket. Flores with the second wicket there. Dwyer and Jackson early at the crease. It's weird not having the sound, but it's much needed because it was bad. Right, Flores again to Dwyer. Oh, nice flick away into mid-wicket. That will be 4. 26. He comes around the wicket and then smokes it. 1 bounce into the hoardings for 4. 30 for 2 after the power play. Could have been much better, that's for sure. Scotty Boland's going to keep bowling. Again, I think at this point we need 62 from, 6 overs? It's not worth losing the game to go for 1 point. It's not worth it. So let's try and win the game. Let's forget about everything else. Tom Jackson is struggling up a storm. In fact, both of these two are. We need 10s per over now. Lamachani to the crease. Leg spinner. Just an edge for 1. Might be, I was going to say the only spinner, but no, they've got Darcy short. That's a good sweep shot from Dwyer. That will be 4. 5 again off the over, though. Aaron Hardy into the bowling crease. So he's the one we want to target and attack because he's been struggling. No way he's taken that! McDermott! Oh, this Renegade side. Oh, I don't know what to do. What a catch. He's run back and pulled it out of nowhere. Oh, he slammed that, Jackson. That's 6, though. Flat. Nice. Okay. Gonna need someone to play a special 70 innings here. Oh, and Quails, I think he's holed out. Oh, how this mighty side of the Renegades has fallen. We were so well set at the start of the season. We were 6-3. We were 7-3, then we were 7-4. Now we're going to be 7-5. We're looking so bad. You take Finchy out of the equation. We've been so affected by the Australian, the international stuff. It just happens every now and then, and it's happened to us in this save for sure, this season especially. Just with the certain players that have been ruled out. When the international players come back, we're a completely different side as well. It's going to be edge for 4. It's going to be edge for 1, because right now, playing like that top 3, to be fair, is the most shaky you'll see. When you've got Jackson, Fraser McGurk, and Harper. Not the sort of not the sort of top 3 combination I sign up for at the start of the season. Not in this game, anyway. In other games, make more sense, obviously, but not in this game. Darcy Short is into the attack. We need to go 11.4s. I could take the power surge against him, but I won't for now. And hope that we have a good over here. Then we can take the power surge next over and force him to bowl a power surge over coming up. When we've got a bit more confidence. Like, okay, so I reckon get through this Lamachani over. Take it. Which is like, it's a terrible move doing that. Okay, it's worked out for us, though. We'll take it. Thank you very much. Because if you wait an over to take it, then you're basically burning an over. Oh, my gosh. And Darcy Short's going to get a wicket. Oh, it's so frustrating. Such is the play that we're having with this Renegade side right now. Such is the downfall. We're just having such a slump in the middle of the season. It's an edge, but it will travel to the rope. We're playing like old Renegades. Terrible, terrible play right now. And this side's so much better than that. We were 7-3. After all. Well, 9-4 in this over, though. Don't nick off. And he does nick off. You're... I mean, I don't know what to say. So, this is just... When it goes wrong, it goes terribly wrong. This has gone terribly wrong. 2 games in a row. And we've lost Finch as well, so we've lost literally 30 runs guaranteed every game. Like, that's what his average was, give or take. And everyone else has also just decided, you know what? I'm going to play poorly here. 89 for 6, I'm going to come out and play poorly. That's what I'm going to do. But, well, no one decides to do that, but that's basically what they've done. Nobody's put their hand up and gone, this is my performance to play here. It doesn't help we've played 2 very strong sides in the Hurricanes and the Brisbane Heat, who are the top 2, but these performances are not top 2 performances. But again, it just, you know, we don't have our Australian players. Like, what are we going to do? We're clearly playing with a side who is missing 2 or 3 players in it. That's for sure. Nice shot from Pato. That's going to be 4. And again, nice shot from Pato. That's going to be 4 more. And again, a nice shot from Pato. That's going to be 4 more. 3 in a row. Pato. It goes 4. 4s in a row. From James Pattinson. Well, if nothing else, it reduces our margin of loss. I mean, to be fair, I should also mention that Dan Christian can technically go for it here. I mean, is he going to? He's 8 off 6. Struggling for form. On bounce 4. Against Darcy Short, that's nice. Oof. Yep, scratchy 1. Nice 2 from Pato. And he will miss a straight 1. 21 off 11. Oh, sorry, 20 off 10 he makes there. Aaron Hardy to Christian outside the line. Oof, just so scratchy. Boyce. Oh, he's got a slip in place. Takes it. And Fernando's out for a duck. I think that might have been going down league, but it was the same. Oh, he's going to be out very shortly. I think it's clipping. 121 all out. It is a terrible performance from the Renegades. It was missing too. We got one early in the episode. Fair enough. Oh, dear. Well, I don't even know what to say, really. The 2 all-rounders take wickets. It just hasn't been our sort of games. Oh, dear. 39 off 35 from Jackson. So it's like, it's an okay innings. Just run rate's not there, you know? Like, he gets runs, he slows down, he gets runs, slows down, gets runs. But ends up at a slow pace. At 111 is just not good enough. Fraser McGurk looked good while he was there, 14 off 9. So that's nice. Dwyer and Quayle didn't make many either. Wow, what a turnaround. As in, we've gone from being nearly invincibles to very vincible and pretty much easy beats in just a few games. T20 cricket is fickle like that. Barbara Azar makes 100. Owen Morgan, 68 for the strikers. Billy Stanley gets a 5. Stars win there. New Zealand beat India. How good. Sydney Sixers upset the Brisbane Heat. Wow. That is crazy. Again, fickle T20 cricket can be fickle. Those top 2 when they get out. It's actually a good game there to be had. South Africa smoke Australia. Aaron Finch makes 46. Smith 45. Richardson does play as well. Who is the other player that we've lost? I guess those three mainly. I think we've lost one more, but that's okay. Richardson, 6.9 and over. He gets out Callahan. Or Callaghan. Is it Callaghan? Callahan? Callaghan? I think it's Callaghan. Marsh gets 4 for 103. That's a bizarre. What? He gets, he cleans up the tail. Goodness me. Cleans up the tail, but nobody else. Got absolute. Yeah, literally, he took a hat trick, actually, did he? He did take a hat trick as well. He concedes 100, but it's like, oh, don't worry, everybody. Got a hat trick at the end of the innings. It's fine. Don't worry about the 100 I conceded. I got the bowlers. It's cool. Oh, Galeem's in there too. Recognize that name from one of my, of course, from the Pal Royals, or sorry, the Southwest Districts over at my other save on Cricket Captain 2024. And so who's our other player that we're actually missing right now? Josh Hazlewood. Oh, I forget he's part of our side. Easy to forget because he's obviously not in real life. How does he end up going? 1 for 45 and 10 overs, so he's great. So all our guys do pretty good in that game for Australia, really. All things considered. I mean, 46 could be better, but top score there and second top score. So, yeah, I mean, Kane Richardson didn't do great, but didn't do the worst of the team. Did better than Ellis and Marsh. Can't complain too much there. Strikers smoke the Scorchers. Scorchers have to go back to the drawing board in this game. In this reality, not the same. 190 as the Sydney Thunder beat the Hurricanes. We're out of the top 5. I cannot believe that. We are positive win-loss ratio and we're out of the top 5. Having said that, we have 2 games in hand. So we should still cruise in. Because all we need is 1 win and it will see us as high as 3rd place, literally. And the drop-off to the bottom 2 teams is so vast. They're 4 and 9. They can still technically overtake us, but they've got to have good games. And we've got to have pretty poor ones. But everyone, that is going to be it for today's episode. Honestly, I thought it was going to go a lot better than this, I've got to say. It's been difficult, though, because we just haven't had our best 11, really. Our best 11's been well left out of the park. We don't even have, half our best 11. When you consider the fact that we've lost Finch, Smith, Richardson, and Hazlewood. Losing Richardson is very much a big loss. Because he's not really a massive Australian side player very often. That's only his 26th one-day international ever. So he's not very consistent in his first this year. Last year didn't play any. So it's his first in 2 years. In fact, his first in 3 years. We just haven't had the rub of the green in that way around selection and whatnot. I suppose the main thing is, whether we get knocked out this season or not, we are a much stronger side than we were last season. That we have to take positives for. We've got plenty of players who are going to have contracts expiring very soon, including Fraser McGurk and more, who are able to kind of move on. Mackenzie Harvey, upgrade him next season. LaRugue's, we tried, but yeah, obviously he's been one of the poorest players in terms of the first 9 games. Never seen anybody do that poorly before. Hope to try and get some new talent next season, I guess. Otherwise, everyone, that's going to be it for today's episode. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content such as this. Go check out our main channel, James Plays Cricket, of course, where we've got plenty of Cricket Captain content going on there, especially stream-wise, and a new series coming soon if you stay tuned over there. Otherwise, until next week, everyone, take care.